How about we try a little harder? There is no mercy in a real fight. This is your end.
Let's end this and see who falls.
What's up guys, Jason Z here, and I have finally done it. The fabled Caides 1+2 shot. Penetration set is becoming more and more useful and I wanted to get in on that action. Additionally, I love having teams that are easy to get screwed over, so ba-bam! Caides 13 one-shot time. But before we get into these stats and explanations, make sure to subscribe. I make all kinds of Epic 7 content such as lore summaries, unit showcases, dagger Sakar quests, and of course, hunt one-shots. Now, I'm not gonna lie, if I had strays, this would be so much freaking easier. Well, I do have strays, but he's on a PvP build. But if I had a second strays, this would be so much easier. Unfortunately, I do not have a second strays, so I had to add all these layers of RNG. But let's get into those units. So first up, we got Elfelt. I used to have her on a PvP build, which is why I mullet her S2. But for Caides 13 one-shot, you only need to +4 her S3 to maximize the defense break effect chance. I've got her on a +6 Song of Stars, because this thing has not been in the powder shop in ages. It's of course better to have this thing at +30, but Elfelt is going to be doing 3 hits before any other unit gets a turn, so even a 60% chance, it still has a pretty high chance of landing. Now, I'm gonna be real, building this Elfelt might be the hardest part of the team because she is at 274 speed, because she needs to lap the rest of her team. Additionally, you need to have, I believe, 65 effectiveness to land her debuffs, and she also needs to have some decent bulk so she won't be killed. I also have her on immunity set because the boss counterattacks whenever it's debuffed and has a chance of stunning. I want to maximize Elfelt's turn so she can get the Song of Stars proc, but if you can build this Elfelt, you probably have the rest of the gear needed to build with other team members. Anyways, next up we got Surmia. For Caides, Surmia only needs to have her S3 fully mullet. She is on a Rage and Immunity set. She's on the Rage set for the damage, and you need the immunity because the boss has a stun on his S1, so if the Caides decides to target Surmia and stuns her, it's GG bro. For Surmia, just stack as much attack and crit damage as possible. I have her on Hellcutter because Daydream Joker doesn't work for this hunt, and so I can skimp on crit rate. With Hellcutter and Midnight Bloom, she will have 100% crit rate when it's her turn, and her DPS power will be increased even further beyond. You also want moderate speed on her because you need her to be the one that kills boss 1, so that way the rest of the team can save their one-tap skills for the Caides. However, the problem with her being this fast is that speed RNG is evil. Like, whatever developer came up with that, pure evil. Sometimes Elfelt won't lap her, or sometimes the Caides will lap her, in which case it's also GG because we need Elfelt to take another turn before Surmia for the next phase, and if the Caides lap Surmia, then the defense break and target is going to be gone. Oh, and also, sometimes Surmia will resist the speed down on the Caides boss, so Elfelt won't be able to lap, which also messes it up. But around these speeds, like, most of the time, I don't get too ruined by speed RNG. Alrighty, next up is Watcher Shuri. He's been slightly upgraded since my A13 video, and he's basically just here to be a last extra bit of DPS and to hold Midnight Bloom, because the crit rate on my Surmia and Sigret are super low. Oh, he doesn't need to be on immunity because if he gets stunned by the boss during phase 1, it doesn't really matter because Surmia is going to be going first. Also, you need to make sure that if you're building like the same speed as me, speed imprint is turned off, otherwise your Surmia will be too fast for Elfelt to lap. And then finally we got Sigret. She's basically the same build as Surmia but without immunity. She's on the same gear as my Wyvern 13 one-shot video, however I switched her to Hellcutter for Caides because she needs crit and Daydream Joker doesn't work as well here. And yeah, that's the stats. As you can see, there's a lot of speed RNG and 15%, but some of the time this team works. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if this video helped at all. And, oh wait, hold up, what's this? I have a free summon, let me just summon real quick. What? No way, purple shines, oh my gosh. Little boy, he popped up too? Oh my god, who am I gonna get? Strays. Are you freaking kidding me? If I had gotten this dude like 2 months ago, I wouldn't have had to go through all this speed RNG shenanigans. Curse your rates, Smilegate.